The tip-off brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
For Wesson, you don't have a good matchup because Lesser Prosper for second straight game. It will not be suiting up for Terrafirma after that 50-point breakout in a winning performance against Endlek.
Wesson, pumoposte kontra kay Gabayni. That fall-away jumper will not work. And that will be another offensive rebound. Pangatlo na yan in this ball game for Phoenix. This one courtesy of Perkins as he was pushed and gets the N1 opportunity.
But look at the 5 games that they won. NLEX, Barangay Ginebra, Bolts, Rain or Shine, NT. These are not weak teams. We all know that.
So at least 2 teams with about a 6-6 record will go in.
Tama yan. Yun din ang inaasahan ngayon itong Phoenix. Daming nawala na mga vital cogs sa kanilang kupunan. Because of his superior height advantage, he has to go closer to the basket. 4 points for Wesson in the first quarter.
And Serrano tasked to make things a little difficult for Wami Chongson. Wami still finds a way to score with that one-hander.
17.7 points per game. In all their games, double figures itong si Wami Chongson.
Serrano finds the opening as he backs home the mid-range J.
Incredible numbers for a rookie. 11.6 points per ball game. And he managed to get into the rotation because of his stellar performance and production on the offensive end. When you take those shots, you will realize shot selection. What is a good shot and what is not a good shot. If you're falling away from deep, that means you're covered.
Good pass down low. That's another basket inside for Caleb Wesson as he goes down hard. Tio now locating Manganti. Pupunta sila sa ilalim. Camacho kicks it out to the corner. A lot of time remaining on the shot clock as Wesson pulls the trigger. Misses his first attempt mula sa labas.
Back-to-back threes missed by Phoenix.
Oh, but another turnover kontra sa Terrafirma. Tatakbo itong si Tio. Aatake sa gitna. Goes to the sidestep. What a move from Tyler. 3-game losing skid. Not pushing the panic button just yet. As Tyler Tio converts from downtown his first 3-point make. Both teams not committing a lot of fouls in this matchup. Abelona magpapaikot ng bola. It lands with Kahilig as he converts from deep.
And what you want is just to maintain a manageable separation. They're just down by 6 points. So they're playing good basketball in the first 9 minutes of basketball action.
Yun yung kasing naging problema nila, no, Coach, against the San Miguel Beermen. Naunahan sila agad and they found it very difficult to believe that they could get back into that ball game.
33 agad eh.
A lot at stake in this matchup as they want to get to 6-6 to battle for at least, you know, a knockout match for a spot in our top 8. Napakalaking bagay niyan for Phoenix, Coach, a team that looked dead in the water after their first 3 games of the conference.
Tama ka dyan. Tapos alam naman natin yung mga nawala nila mga manlalaro. Chris Banquero, they lost him by the free agency, eventually ending up with Meralco Bolts. Matthew Wright, the face of this franchise, they lost him, walang kapalit.
Yes, Phoenix will not let up. Alam natin, depensa talaga yung pinagtutuunan ng pansin ng kupunan ni Coach Topex Robinson.
Kitang-kita naman eh, only 5 out of 17 for Terrafirma. That's 29%. That's the shot that RGS was hoping. Diba? When he took that shot against San Miguel.
26-13, doubling up against the Terrafirma Jeep heading into the second quarter of action. Terrafirma, their average turnovers, 14.6. They might hit that here in the first half if they're not careful, as another 3-point shot is landed by Phoenix this time, courtesy of JV Mocon.
He had an 18-point performance in their previous game against San Miguel, but he was not able to pace himself well. 16 of those happened in the first half.
Yung laban natin for the number 2 spot could still get very interesting between Magnolia, Converge, and Barangay Ginebra, but Magnolia has clear path to it if they win out. Pagkatapos nun, dun interesting yung habulan natin ng mga kupunan, Coach Ryan, including Phoenix Super LPG, who has gotten another set of points of turnovers na magana ng tuluyan ng kalamangan ng Phoenix Super LPG.
Points off the turnovers, that's a difference maker. 20 points for Phoenix and 0 for Terrafirma.
Allen Mina goes on the attack. His pass stolen. Another turnover kontra sa Terrafirma. Lohera Had a pass available, but he decided to take it himself.
The next 2 hours in practice, just working on your form, working on your rhythm from the free throw line, and just making sure we become better. 4 na puntos ka natalo, tapos 10 out of 26 ka. Ang hirap nun, maintindihan.
Oh, ngayon naman, 3 yung papasok para kay R.R. Garcia, his first basket of the ball game. As we resume action inside the Phil Sports Arena, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Carlo Pamintuan, Coach Ryan Gregorio on the call. With Ella Gomez as our courtside reporter. How about Kurt Lohera and how he's trying to boost his confidence in this ball game?
We talked about his ability to shoot from the perimeter. It's not all penetration for this man. He's an able defender as well. That's why he's playing long minutes right now. He's gonna be needed. Actually, dikit-dikit ito.
Yep.
Ang siguradong will not advance lang so far is Terrafirma because they have a 1-10 win-loss mark. And the other one is Blackwater, 3-6, and they've lost 6 straight games.
Also underlines the value of the game later sa pagitan ng TNT, Tropanggiga at San Miguel Beer because TNT is in a must-win, but even a win is not a guarantee for a playoff spot because the best record they could have is 5-7.
Get to over 500. It's been a miserable conference for them because of yung injury sustained by Junmar Fajardo. Pero nakabalik na eh.
Tapos pagbalik, krake na ulit. Meanwhile, a 40-point ball game now. Babawasan niya ng 2 nitong si Javi Gomez de Liano with that layup.
Because they can go to 6-6, and that might just be enough.
Yep. It will be for 1, maybe 2 teams. At the end of our elimination round, Habelona switches it from downtown. As we're down to the final 8 seconds ng ating second quarter, Garcia with a nice pass to Larry Muyang. Phoenix leading 67-30. And this is the Honda PBA Commissioner's Cup brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. Third quarter starts with Tiongson on the floor alongside Gabayni, Aldrich Ramos, Joshua Monson, and Jello Alulino as the 5 for Coach John Cardell. That's a nice move from Gabayni, a rare second chance opportunity for Terrafirma. Now, please bring some positives as they head into our conference break. Sa kabilang banda naman, Phoenix Fuel Masters at 5-6 also playing their final game. Manganti with no rush. Locates Wesson. This is wide open. A two-handed jam.
A well-executed ball screen. Roll to the basket. Timely assist pass by Manganti. Wesson with a slam dunk.
Nakakuha ng nakaw itong si Munzon. Wow, what a tough layup conversion from Joshua.
Still one of the best fast break finishers in the league.
Pero mabagal siyang bumaba sa depensa. Yun yung bukas. Mocon from the corner. No good. Rebound for Wesson and the easy putback.
17 total points for Wesson. Ang laki nito eh. Kaya yung term na parati kong ginagamit, he has to be more aggressive pagdating sa kanyang atake sa loob and forceful if he's near the basket.
And speaking of forceful, how about that attack mula kay Joseph Gabayni?
Itong si Lester Prosper likes to play that big man's role. So what you need is improve your game to be a complementary player. If you play the 4 spot, improve your perimeter shooting mindset na he needs to be an offensive threat every single time. And that's what imports are expected to do in an import-laden conference.
Alolino magbababa ng bola. He pulls it back out. He is given space and he connects for 3.
Reliable shooter from the outside, slowly gaining his confidence. It's actually a good plan and it's working so far for Terrafirma. They've outscored Phoenix 16-12. But now it's just a totally different story. Jason Perkins comes in after the timeout, knows exactly the kind of attack.
No, syempre yung problema lang talaga for Terrafirma is having enough players seeing action. Right? Kasi alam natin, Dakiwag, like a career-threatening injury, but he's slowly bouncing back from it. Isaac Go,
yun malaking bagay.
ACL injury. Tapos Alex Cabagnot, kakabalik lang. Tapos ngayon naman, magtatapos ka ng conference. Walang import, walang Lester Prosper.
They lost by just 6 points.
And that was a come from behind for Northport. Batang Pierre, ganda naman ng galaw from Eric Camson. That was a textbook big man move to score. As This will be another nice play. Larry Muyang scoring down low for Phoenix.
Importante rin itong si Muyang dahil meron siyang length, meron din siyang katawan to match up against even imports in this conference.
This is a player who can play, who can provide some offense for the Terrafirma Jeep.
Kitang-kita yung mga pwede talaga makatulong sa kanila. Nabanggit nga natin kanina.
Meanwhile, Perkins kailangan ng tumira dito and he gets the final say in that possession even though it was not against Andreas Kahilig.
16 points for Jason Perkins. Beating din yung kanilang shot clock ron. Nakabawi naman kaagad ito si Eric Camson. 3 ang kanyang binitawan.
As they add to their advantage, RJ Azul wants back-to-back. He will get back-to-back as this is now back to a 40-point lead, 99-59. But a steal on the other side. Take away for Alolino. Habe, lefty layup is good.
A good pass by Jello Lalino. Javi Gomez de Leano was actually demanding for that ball. It finally reached him.
They're working with 12 seconds remaining. Reverse layup. A little bit short for Kahilig. Garcia unscathed. Scoring on the other side with the layup. One more chance to score here. Garcia umatake na naman. Good pass. Mocon, 3-point shot is good.
Nakakatuwa rin talaga itong tira ni JV Mocon. Sakto lang in the nick of time. Less than 1 second when he launched that one.
Phoenix leading 107-61 heading into the 4th and final quarter of action. In the upcoming playoffs, again, things looking good for them as they will earn at least a knockout game for the 8th spot. Pascual, what a pass down low. Garcia scores with the layup.
For the middle quarters, very good for Phoenix in terms of offense. 41 points in the second quarter. 40 points in the third quarter. And now, playing so well at the start of the fourth quarter. Tapos all of a sudden, di nakalaro ng dalawang ticket against San Miguel. Tapos itong Phoenix. Nag-promise pa siya sa kanyang coach. A little guarantee that this is not going to be our one and only win in this conference. Pero health and safety protocols, talo siya ron. Wala siyang kalaban-laban doon.
Oh, Larry Muyang with a steal and a basket. Hurt likes this matchup. This pass though stolen by Munzon. And this will be a free layup for Jello Alolino.
66 point for Terrafirma.
Polik ka. Yeah.
May William Navarro.
Yep.
Diba? So iba yun.
Meanwhile, jackknife layup coming from Encho Serrano for what the future holds for this guard. Outside shot is good for Pau Javelona. Tyler Teo casually dribbles to a spot of Munzon, who will complete the stop with this takeaway. He issues a forward pass to Jello Alolino.
Ba din. Kasi mga hinabol nitong Phoenix, makapag-establish nila ng pinakamalaking lamang dito sa PBA. It is now 51.
He's actually already their leading scorer.
Wow.
Alin Mina susubok. They get another crack at scoring here as Mina scores with the left hand. Lohera, Garcia, Hazul all scoring in double digits.
Papagulat nga itong output ni
Tempo. The flow of the offense was not there for the Jeep as they were turning the ball over. Joshua Munzon will go for this slam dunk.
That is good. Also for the confidence of Joshua Munzon, something that they can build on in the next conference. They want to be a fast-breaking team. They can rely on Joshua Munzon's exploits.
8 seconds sa lalabi sa shot clock nitong Phoenix Super LPG. Good play. Hazul open for 3. Good again. I don't think it's a goal for Phoenix to get to that, 55-point win, but they will continue playing hard. Like they're rebounding with the effort of a team down right now. Camson gets this N1 opportunity. By the Fuel Masters, they won the first quarter by 13 points, 26-13. And then after that, an explosive performance in the second.
Notch's sixth win in the 500 here in this conference. They're gonna make the playoffs. It didn't look that way, especially after the first 3 games wherein they fell 0-3.
135 to 84, a 51-point win is our final score, brought to you by Honda.